What up, everybody? First round back after being inside for over a month of no golf, and we're just here trying to see what kind of rust we're dealing with, and so far, so good. Opening tee shot, nice little fade off the hop, and this 3-wood was very spicy. I was actually quite impressed with my ability to turn over a 3-wood right off the hop, so that was pretty good. Wedges. First wedge, not bad, just too long, but on target. We've been working a lot on the wedges, so, just need to dial in the spin a little bit, but that's all good. And then, obviously, we've not putt on grass in a very long time, and so the theme of today is going to be interesting reads and barely close misses. Or very close misses, actually. Hole 2 here. Wanted to kind of see if I could peel this. Now that my path numbers have been pretty good with my indoor practice, and this just kind of ended up pretty dead straight on the line I had, which left us with 124 in. I had a pitching wedge, and this just didn't really turn over as much as I needed, and kind of kicked off the right here. It stayed in bounds, thankfully, but just had like a little straightforward chip. And this was a good indication. The wedges were good. Honestly, the motion feels pretty good. I was no hesitation for the wedges, so that was good after not being outside for a while. Had 185 to this pin, just didn't turn it over and hit it really that well, which left us with another long wedge in, and clipped this good. Right distance, just did not kind of draw in towards the pin as I had hoped, which left us with this putt, and I just leave it on the high side because I have not read a green in a month, and for some reason my eyes were tripping out. Had 100 or so to this pin and hit this good. Honestly, I just did not give this enough. Like I was trying to swing very smooth and too smooth, which left us a long chip, and again just didn't get this to check up enough, and so then left us with this putt, which we're gonna miss on the low side. So a couple missed putts, a couple misplaced wedges, and we are now 2 over through 4 holes. Fifth hole here. Just wanted to hit the kind of cut because we're feeling good with everything we've been doing inside, and it cut enough to leave us underneath this tree, and hit a nice little draw 4-iron. Just didn't carry really enough and kicked off the side back into the bunker, which was great. And first bunker shot back, which is always dicey because you just never know where this is going to go. So we took the handy dandy sand wedge and just threw our hands at it, and it actually turned out quite good. Was quite happy with how this turned out, which is great. And we put this in for a birdie, so we get one back, which is awesome. Now, hole number 6 here, this was a really nice hybrid. I think one of the things I'm noticing, early about this new ball flight, the ball flies a little different right now from my previous swing. What was very different was me trying to hit a sand wedge here and just shank the crap out of it. Should have gone with my lob wedge, but I didn't, and because I just wanted to see with this, this new PXG sand wedge, like how it would react, and I just was too soft with it and shanked the crap out of it, which was great. But this wedge was awesome, so that was a good little redemption, which leaves us with a straightforward up and down putt for par. Hole number 7 here. Tried to really give this one the gas. This one felt great. I just pulled it a hair, which was annoying because I actually was probably the best feeling drive of the day, and it left us here. I couldn't really hit like a high cut to the pin because of the way the trees were situated, so I hit a low punch cut. It didn't roll out enough, obviously because it's being wet. This wedge was right at it, and I was actually pretty pumped with the contact, just didn't go far enough, and left us with this putt that we just miss on the high side again. So just a game of small misses here. Overcooked this one, which I think was just more of a reaction to the last hole of trying to, kind of get through it, and that was just unfortunate. Hit a really good punch 8-iron here that somehow managed to go through the trees and land on the green, which was just a miracle to say the least. And we had this lag putt up there, which honestly, guys, this is the first day the course has been open since the freeze. They tarped the greens, and I'm shocked at how good the greens are rolling. Like, this is awesome. So hole 9, crushing driver. We finally get the kind of the sauce right, and we hit a nice big cut there down the middle, and I just did not execute this well. Did not get down on it, hit it super thin, flared to the right behind this bunker, but I was actually pretty pumped about this wedge shot. Came in nice and soft, rolled out a little bit. What I'm not pumped about though is I don't know what I saw in this putt, but it wasn't this push. I don't know what I was doing. You can see the way I was lined up. That was terrible. So anyway, we finish with a 2 over front 9. And honestly, you know what? For the first round back with lots of rust, was actually not bad. Like, as you guys can see, a lot of just like very basic things. I think the core tenet of what I enjoyed about this round is that the ball flight is very different from where I was hitting it pre-Christmas and even, a month and a half ago when I was out here. Where it's spinning differently. It's a very different looking ball flight, and I'm excited for that because I think this is where that control is going to come into play. So lots more work to be done. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.